I like the new stuff. When I'm fortunate to be able to be involved in a lot of early conversations for new ideas, whether that's a new grant opportunity that might be coming up, or someone's idea for a project, or a partner who might approach us to ask to collaborate somehow. I'm often in those early conversations about, is this a good thing to do? How can we do it? How will it help patients? How will it serve our mission? So that's the most fun part of my job. I just had my 10-year anniversary a couple months ago. I started at CHAS as the Public Policy and Development Coordinator, and that came about through some work I was doing with a school-based health center project. We were trying to bring that model to Spokane. CHAS was the only organization that stepped up to say, hey, we'll help you start a school-based health center. So I was able to work with some of the leaders at CHAS, and shortly after that project was wrapped up, there was an opportunity for employment, and I took that. Following that, so I had, for that Public Policy and Development Coordinator position, I had responsibility for grants, of course, and some public policy advocacy on behalf of health centers, that sort of thing. And then I became the administrator of our behavioral health program, which was really something we'd done for a long time, but we were trying to grow that program. And so I did that for about 2 years, and then got into more of a strategic planning sort of role, and I have been there ever since. My favorite core value is continuous quality improvement, because I think that's just part of life's journey. You're always trying to continuously improve and do better. No matter what starting point you're at, or at work or in personal life, you can always improve. And I like that dichotomy of, you can both be proud of what you do and proud of the things you've accomplished and do well at them, and want to improve and do better, and that's what makes life interesting. Outside of work, I was a stay-at-home dad for a couple of years, back when my wife Deb was in the throes of medical residency, which was a really great thing for our family, and I was fortunate to be able to do that. It was a really fun gig while it lasted. I like to build things. I'm kind of a serial builder and with a short attention span, so I've built a canoe, a shed, did a van conversion most recently, so I just like those kind of big meaty projects where there's always little problems you can solve each day. I would just say that this is a time to reflect on our successes. It's maybe not obvious because there is so much need in the communities we serve that we can't always meet all of that need, but we've, as an organization, have done a lot, and we're the only community-based, patient-led, nonprofit primary care health system that serves most of the areas that we're in. We do awesome work, and continue to look forward to continuous improvement and growing and meeting our mission going forward.
I always love this question. So my favorite part is that I get to go home every day feeling like I made a difference for the community. I love the people we work with, and I love the fun and challenging environment that we work in. Been here for almost 13 years. It'll be 13 years in January. As a risk manager out of law school in 2010, and we were a lot smaller at that point, so we did a little bit of everything. So I've overseen risk management, I've overseen our QI department, I oversaw IT for a little while, even though I have no IT background. Then moved into operations, and I've been in operations for the last 8 or 9 years, and just recently moved into this role in March. Probably social responsibility. It's something that's always been important to me, and one of the main reasons why I chose to work at CHAS, and it has always resonated with me. I have done an Ironman a few years back. I took a sabbatical 2 years ago at the middle of 2020 during the pandemic, and hiked the Colorado Trail from Denver to Durango, so 500 miles in 23 days. You know, I just want to be I'm very thankful of everything that everyone has done over the last couple of years. It's been very difficult through the pandemic, and we've had a lot of employees who stuck it out with us through some hard times, and I'm very, very fortunate. We are very, very fortunate for our employees, and can't say enough about that.